stars are already twinkling. It must be time for our sleepy tale. Thank you, stars, for twinkling so beautifully. You'll help us rest our eyes and let our imaginations work their magic. Take a moment. You might want to close your eyes now. It can help you to feel more comfortable. The stars will keep twinkling just like they always have and always will. Those beautiful twinkling stars are watching over you, just as they did last night and as they will tomorrow. As you breathe in, feel the calmness of the night sky filling you up. And as you breathe out, blow your worries or thoughts all the way to those stars. The stars will keep them safe for you. Can you hear that? If you listen closely, can you hear the stars whispering, "Send me all your worries and your thoughts. We are here." Oh, how lovely. Thank you, stars. Let's try it again. Just as the stars asked, let's send all our worries and thoughts all the way to them. As you breathe in, feel the calmness of the night sky filling you up. And as you breathe out, blow your worries or thoughts all the way to the stars. That's it. There they go. Thank you, stars. Thank you for showing up each and every night. Thank you for shining your beautiful light and for reminding us we are never alone. Now that the stars are holding on to your worries, let's begin to imagine something very lovely. Let's go on a magical journey. It begins with M. M has discovered a special way of making bedtime more comfortable. She has learned that sometimes, especially at bedtime, she spends far too much time thinking about things that haven't gone as she wanted. Sometimes she replays those moments over and over again, wondering, what if this had happened? What if that had happened? And when she finishes that, she starts to worry about things that haven't even happened yet. Oh, that sounds so tough, Em, and so uncomfortable making. One evening, Em spoke about it with her big brother, Sonny. She remembered that talking to someone you trust can help you, so she gave it a try. Sonny listened carefully and smiled. Em, he said, the stories we tell ourselves really matter. Do you know that inside each of us is the most important and special library in the world? It's your library of great stories. It holds all the stories you know about yourself. Em laughed. Are you serious? A library inside me? Sonny smiled. Imagine it, he said. Remember, in your imagination, anything is possible. This library holds every story about you. Most of the stories have a stamp on the front that says, "Great story," but a tiny few have a different stamp that says, "Horrid story." You, Em, are the librarian. You get to choose which stories to read. Em thought about this. I guess I've been reading the same horrid story over and over again. I didn't realise I could choose a different one. Sunny nodded. You've got the power to pick the stories that make you feel comfortable. Good even. Try it, Em. Say it. I am the librarian in charge of all my stories. I get to choose which stories to read. Em took a deep breath. I am the librarian in charge of all my stories. I have the power to choose which stories to read. Wow, they're such important words, Em. As she said them, Em felt a glimmer of courage inside. I wonder if you can practice saying them too. Just like Em, take a deep breath and say these words. I am the librarian in charge of all my stories. I get to choose which stories to read. After Em spoke, she heard a soft snort, followed by a gentle whinny. She turned to see a familiar sight, her rainbow-haired unicorn, her favourite way to imagine travelling from her worries, waiting just outside her window. Its shimmering rainbow mane and tail glistened in the moonlight, the colours seeming to dance and weave together like living magic. This wasn't the first time her unicorn had come to take Em on an adventure. It always appeared when she needed it most. Tonight, Em knew exactly where she wanted to go. The most important and special library in the world. Her own library of great stories. As they soared through the starry sky, Em felt the gentle rhythm of the unicorn's heartbeat, calming her own and filling her with a sense of peace and wonder. As they flew through the night sky, the stars twinkled like tiny lanterns lighting their path. The moon cast a silvery glow over everything, making the journey feel even more magical. Soon, they arrived at a grand building that stretched impossibly high into the sky. And there, on its mighty doors, were blooming flowers that shimmered in the moonlight. Inside, the library was a wonderland. Shelves stretched endlessly, filled with books of every size and colour. Each book had a unique cover, and it was just as Sunny had said. Most of them had a stamp that read, "Great Story," but a tiny few had a stamp with "Horrid Story" on it. Em reached first for a great story. The pages inside shared words and images of her first day at band practice with the jet boot crew. Em remembered how nervous she had felt and how she thought someone else would have been a better drummer than she could ever be. She remembered what Sunny had said when she had told him her thoughts, and how proud she had felt when he cheered her on. "Don't change for all the world, you rock," she remembered him saying. Em smiled at the memory, feeling a warm glow inside. she put the book back and took another great story, and then another. As Em read more of her great stories, she felt the warm glow of belief grow inside her. She read about the things she'd done, her adventures, so many stories filled with her grit to keep trying, even when things were difficult. The love that surrounded her. She decided that from now on, she would choose to spend much more time reading and rereading her great stories. Em heard another soft snort, followed by a gentle whinny. It was time to journey home. Em and her unicorn flew back through the starry sky, her unicorn's rainbow colours dancing on each star they passed. The magic of her great story stayed with her, filling Em's heart with warmth and wonder. It was Sunny's words in the first great story Em had read that kept nudging her thoughts. Don't change for anyone, Em. You rock. Em remembered how she felt when he first said those words and realised she could choose to keep hold of those feelings and those words. They were hers to keep forever. She tried saying Sunny's words to herself. I am not going to change for anyone. I rock. Those words grew a wonderful feeling of belief in Em as she spoke them. She felt the warmth of belief start to fill her up inside. Let's try saying them to ourselves. Take a deep breath and repeat after me. I am not going to change for anyone. I rock. Feel the belief in these words spreading warmth and wonder throughout your body. Let it begin in your heart, spreading its warmth and wonder. The belief travels to the top of your head. Feel that warmth and wonder spread. Now it spreads even further, filling the whole of your body with that wonderful feeling. It reaches the tips of your fingers. Feel its warmth. Finally, the belief spreads all the way down to the very tips of your toes. You are completely full of the warmth and wonder of belief. It's time for our magical journey with Em to come to an end. But remember, this special place is always here for you whenever you need it. When you're ready, you can take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you can return to your normal breathing. The feelings of warmth and wonder of belief you've discovered are yours to keep safe in your heart. It has been lovely imagining with you today. I'm sending you lots of well-being wishes from me, Amy, the Worry Wizard.